Hey there and welcome. Today, we're going to get you feeling way more comfortable with your English by mastering 20 phrases you can use every single day. Seriously, these will make your conversations flow so much better. Let's dive in. That's the big goal, right? It's not just about knowing the vocabulary, but about actually using it so it feels natural and easy. It's all about connecting with people, and that is exactly what we're going to tackle today. And look, we're not talking about some stuffy academic phrases here. Just think of these as your personal toolkit. These are the simple, powerful sentences that native speakers use all the time without even thinking. By the end of this, you're going to have that toolkit ready to go.
Okay, so first things first, let's talk about how to kick off a conversation and catch up with people. These are the absolute building blocks for any friendly chat.
You've probably heard "how are you" about a million times, right? Well, think of this as its friendlier, more casual cousin. It's just a fantastic way to start a conversation and show you're actually interested. So instead of the default "how are you," give this one a try. It just feels a little warmer, It kind of invites a more real answer. Hey, how are you doing today? See that little emphasis? It just sounds so much more natural. This one is so good. You know that moment when you bump into an old friend at the grocery store that you haven't seen in ages? This is the perfect thing to say to show that you're happy and surprised to see them.
Think about it. It's just 4 little words, but they do so much work. It instantly closes that gap of time and gets the conversation started on a really positive, warm note. And to round out this section, we've got these 3 essentials. What's going on is just a really relaxed way to ask what's happening. I'm on my way is super important for letting someone know you're headed over, and take care. What a great, sincere way to end a chat, right?
Okay, moving on. Great communication isn't just about what you say, it's about making sure you understand too. These next phrases, they're going to be your best friends for making sure everything is crystal clear. Honestly, this phrase is a total game changer, especially when you're learning a language. You should never, ever be afraid to ask for more information. It doesn't make you look bad. It actually shows you're paying attention and you want to understand. So, remember this. When someone says something and you're a little confused, don't just smile and nod. It's so much better to politely jump in and say, "Sorry, what do you mean by that?" It keeps the conversation real. And here's another must-have in your toolkit. Sometimes a room is loud or maybe someone just talks really fast. This is the perfect, polite way to ask them to say it again. Trust me, you're going to use this one all the time. And check out these 3 social lifesavers. "I'm not sure." It's totally okay to say that. "I'm just kidding" is so important for when you make a joke and want to keep the mood light. And "it doesn't matter" is a brilliant way to be easygoing when someone apologizes for something small. So after you're chatting for a bit, what usually happens next? You start making plans, right? Well, this next set of phrases is going to help you agree, show some excitement, and make decisions without any awkwardness. It's simple, it's positive, and it works every time. Someone suggests, "Hey, let's grab a coffee." And you come back with, "That's a good idea." It's just a really clear, encouraging way to say you're on board. Now, if you want to take things up a notch and show you're really excited, these 2 are perfect. "That sounds great" adds this awesome burst of energy, and when you say, "I'm looking forward to it," you're showing you're genuinely excited about the plan, which is always nice for the other person to hear. Okay, these are so useful for managing the conversation. Someone calls you at a bad time? I'll call you back. You need a moment to decide on something? I'll think about it. And if you want to let the other person choose, it's up to you, is the perfect way to do it. All right, we're on to our final group of phrases, and this section is all about bringing the positive energy. These are the words you use to cheer people on, support them, and get things rolling. Now, what's so cool here is the balance. On one side, you've got "keep it up," which is an amazing way to cheer someone on when they're doing a great job. And on the other, "better luck next time" is such a kind, supportive thing to say when things don't go as planned. You really need both. And we finish up with these 2 powerhouses. "Let's get started" is perfect for when you're ready to begin something new. It shows initiative. And "don't worry about it" might be the ultimate phrase for being a good friend when someone makes a little mistake. It's so gracious. So there you have it, 20 amazing practical phrases. But here's the thing, just knowing them is only step 1. The real magic, the real confidence happens when you actually start using them. And this is the most important part of all. Don't just let these be words on a screen. Knowledge only turns into power when you put it into action. The goal isn't just to know these phrases, it's to own them until they're a natural part of how you speak.
And here's the simple plan to make that happen. First, just say them out loud to yourself every day. Next, try to slip one or two into a real conversation. And probably the most important part, stay confident. It's okay if it doesn't sound perfect the first time. Progress is what matters, not perfection. So, I'm going to leave you with this question. Just think about your day tomorrow. Which one of these 20 phrases are you going to make a point to use first? Pick just one, commit to trying it out, and you'll have already started your journey. You got this.